Okay, just some general housekeeping. We talked about this before with contributions. The way to reduce fringe benefits tax is to make sure that employees make contributions towards the value of that benefit. They may be making contributions without realising it, such as paying for expenses, such as petrol, other expenses that the employer is not reimbursing. They should collate all that and give it to the employer so they can actually reduce their tax liability, and especially if the employee is wearing that. Car benefits logbook. It's imperative that you write down the odometer readings, because under an audit the first thing they're going to ask for is the odometer readings. It should be at the start and the end of the year, and you must have that in writing. So make sure you do that. With the panel vans, the utes, the dual cabs, there is a list on the tax office that detail every one of the vehicles that are exempt. Don't just assume that because it's called a dual cab, it's one of those exempt items. If you are considering packaging them, there is an updated ruling. It's updated every year. It details all those items. Good idea to go through it. Value of the car, we talked about that. If you hold it for 4 years, don't forget that it can be reduced by 1/3. Substantial reduction in your FBT. Another thing also, which I may not have mentioned with motor vehicles and some of the exempt benefits, a lot of people forget that taxi travel previously was not an exempt benefit. You had to travel after a certain time at night after 7 o'clock. Now, if you travel by way of taxi from home to work or work to home, then that is exempt travel. So you could actually provide your employees with cab charges or whatnot, provided it's home to work, then that's an exempt travel. So that'd probably get you around some motor vehicle issues or some car parking issues by just using cabs, because they're totally exempt. Again, minor benefits, the trick here is $300. Make sure that you keep under that figure, otherwise it won't be minor. Documentation with the travel, we talked about some of the documentation you need. There's a whole bunch of various logbooks, whether they're for travel, whether they're for motor vehicles, and there's entertainment elections that you must keep. If you're not sure about these, we do have certain logbooks that we keep here. They're not filled out, unfortunately, but definitely worthwhile taking them, filling them out and making sure you have them as documentation. The first thing the tax office will do will be, in an audit, they'll cherry pick the easy things. I think the easy things for motor vehicles are working out the kilometres, working out the statutory formula method. They'll have a look at those, how you've calculated the base value of vehicles and how you've actually done the calculation for the cars. So having this documentation definitely gives you a step up.